what is missing in today's markets is solution for everyday problems. Crypto is a technology that is used by crypto natives most. I think we need everyday solutions for everyday problems that the end customer will also be a real crypto user.
Joining us today is Jens Hewald, entrepreneur, investor, and Web3 pioneer. He co-founded Zanox, scaled it to a $300 million giant, and sold it to Axel Springer. Now he's driving the future of decentralized finance with Tsunami and Rethink Finance.
You also started the first affiliate network in Germany called Zanox. How would you look back at that stage of your life since then?
It was an amazing time, changed everything in my life. And it gave me more time and more freedom to do new things.
When I visited you back then, you already told me something about like a decentralized approach and helping founders to grow.
We saw that startups are not centralized anymore in the future. When I have seen how Bitcoin and the Bitcoin community works, that convinced me that it can go into that direction.
Where do you see the market heading in 2025?
We will see a lot of real-world assets that will be tokenized.
Do you think meme coins actually are good for the market or not?
For fun, it is okay, but not for real investments.
Do you think there are more interesting ideas that are missing these days? Or
yeah, that is something what is missing in general.
Hello, everyone. This is Chris from Tsunami, and we are starting our new interview series of crypto OGs. And I'm very proud to have my first interview partner here, Jens, who will be, the one kicking off the whole series. And we know each other for more than 20 years now, Jens. It's been a pleasure working with you so far. And I'm very proud of having you here as my first interview partner to the new Crypto Native podcast. And
Hello, Chris. Thank you for the invitation.
You've actually convinced me to enter the crypto market a couple of years ago. And thanks for that. It's been quite a fun ride so far with Tsunami and the team. You also started the first affiliate network in Germany called Zanox, which you and your co-founder sold in 2008. How would you look back at that stage of your life since then?
Yeah, meanwhile, it's quite a long time ago. And what was about it? It was an amazing time. Yeah, so it was in total 10 years. And it changed everything in my life. And it gave me more time and more freedom to do new things. One of these decisions after we left our former baby, it was a kind of a family. Yeah, it was a baby, and but it was mature. Yeah, and we let it go. And but then we thought about, okay, what's the next big thing? The three of us, my former two co-founders and me, went to California and wanted to discover and wanted to get inspired by by the valley of entrepreneurs, and wanted to see, okay, what could be the next big thing.
And how did you enter the crypto market and at what year?
As I mentioned, that we went to California in 2011. We also came in touch with Bitcoin first time, but I didn't give that much attention to it. But finally, then in 2014, I came across again with Bitcoin. It was in Berlin. And from that time, I started to give more attention to that topic because I saw there is much more potential. And it's not just a technology, it's a new kind of living, new kind of working. So the distributed culture of that environment will change everything. And That's why I also visited some of the conferences, especially in Berlin and also in the US. And but I have never mined, and I have never mined Bitcoin. And I've thought about several times, but I didn't. But I bought.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I visited you back then. I think it was 2011 or 12 in California. You already told me something about like a decentralized approach and helping founders to grow. What was
Yeah,
the idea back then?
at that time we had an idea for a new kind of startups. We thought that startups are not centralized anymore in the future. So at that time, meanwhile, it's almost 15 years ago when we have developed a platform for distributed startups. And but at that time, startups had another mindset about that idea. I think they haven't been ready for this. And honestly, I also have to say that also today, most of the startups are not really ready for being distributed. And I think that was a hurdle. And but when I have seen in 2014 um, how Bitcoin and the Bitcoin community works, I saw, okay, they are really distributed. And that convinced me that it can go into that direction. And that's why I was so fascinated about Bitcoin, not only about the technology, but especially about the way how they are connected with each other and how teams can work over a distributed or in a distributed environment.
Very visionary, because a lot of this we're trying to implement more than 10 years later, and we're still struggling because some of the markets are not yet ready. But that's very interesting that you already that early thought of this kind of support for startups. What were some of the initial events you attended in crypto that you remember?
I already mentioned this. So the first event was in 2014. Was in Berlin. It was I think can't really remember what the name was. Well, it was a kind of Bitcoin Inside Bitcoin or something like this. Inside Bitcoin conference or something like that. Uh, where also it was a new topic, but I have seen a lot of different, and not only different entrepreneurs, but also some companies that have been also interested in that topic. Yeah, established companies, and that was quite fascinating for me. And I have seen also kind of hackathons, crypto hackathons. We also supported one of these hackathons, and the three winners, we offered a prize for the three winners and have supported them with the trip to the global final hackathon in Austin, Texas. And that was, I think, 1 or 2 months later. We went to Austin and have visited. I think it was the first crypto conference in Austin there, and I learned a lot. Yeah, also about distributed organizations. So a lot of people have attended that conference that have developed in the next years some of the major blockchains. And it was, looking back, it was quite interesting time.
Interesting. And with that experience of the market, where do you see the market heading in 2025?
I don't know if we want to have the same situation as the previous as we had in the previous cycles, but I think we will have a bull run cycle right now, but that will also be a problem for the industry, a kind of problem. Yeah, so we will see a lot of bullshit, a lot of fake, a lot of scam meme coins, but I think we will also see a lot of relevant applications or solutions. And I think they will be especially on layer two. So we will see a lot of layer two solutions for the existing layer one chains. They want to improve scalability, speed, number of transactions. And I think that will be an important and relevant development this year. Also, I think also especially for the Ethereum main chain. And hopefully, we will also see a lot of real world assets that will be tokenized. I think that will be a game changer. Also, a lot of big companies, also BlackRock, is working on that topic for some time. And I think that will be one of the major topics this year, that we will see tokenized real world assets. And but I see what is necessary that or what is missing in today markets is the solution for everyday problems. So crypto is a technology that is used by crypto natives mostly. Yeah. And if not, then we see centralized crypto exchanges. So, but that is quite similar to the TradFi world. That has at the end nothing to do with blockchain. Yeah, you will have an account on an exchange. Yeah, you will send fiat to this exchange. You will buy crypto, but at the end you don't have crypto. Yeah, so and I think we need everyday solutions for everyday problems that the end customer will also be a real crypto user. And yeah, I think that is something what is in development, and hopefully will be more adaptation on the market. Yeah, like NFT solutions for let's say fan engagement or customer loyalty. These kind of solutions, will lead to a mass adoption. At the moment, I don't see any mass adoption because the real crypto users are only the crypto natives.
True. Yeah, that's a challenge that I encounter every day, that even a lot of people who are actively working in crypto or still, struggle using some of the technologies. A lot of founders struggle to find the right idea in crypto these days. Do you have any suggestion on how to start the process of finding the right idea for a fundable venture in the future?
Yeah, finding the right idea, I think it starts with a problem. Yeah, you have to at the end. It's not about the idea. It's about the idea at the end, but it starts with identifying a problem that maybe you have and also others have. Yeah, and if you have identified such a problem, then you have to find a solution for this. And if you have a solution for an existing problem, then you have a product, you have an idea that will be successful. Otherwise, creating ideas where you don't solve a problem, then it will also be hard to find customers for your idea.
I mean, you already started a great venture with Rethink Finance, probably our first unicorn in the Tsunami ecosystem, soon to come. Do you think there are more interesting ideas that are missing these days? Or so would you have a suggestion for one of our 300 founders of the next cohort to look into a specific field?
Yeah, you mentioned Rethink Finance. Yeah, that is one product in the area on the field of decentralized and non-custodial solutions. And yeah, that is something what is missing in general. Yeah, because I already answered the question. What is really missing in the market currently? That we have only crypto natives that are real crypto holders or crypto users. But the more the everyday use cases and maybe also real world assets come to the blockchain, then you will be the owner of these kind of assets. Yeah, and then I think it's more secure solution that you have a non-custodial asset management uh, to be the owner of your assets, and not to rely on third parties, not to rely on banks, where your assets are stored. So at the end, you will be the owner, not your key, not your money, or not your coins, And the more assets are on blockchain, so the more important it will be that they are non-custodial, And Rethink Finance is providing one solution for non-custodial asset management, and I think we will also see a lot of other solutions and apps that will go into that direction. From the centralized custodial way to the decentralized non-custodial way.
Wonderful. And the last question: do you think meme coins actually are good for the market or not?
Good question. Yeah. At the end, you see, Dogecoin was a meme coin. Yeah. At the beginning, now it's an established coin. I think meme coin can or will support the market because there is an important, or meme coins have an important feature. Yeah. So they have a kind of gamification. It will be a problem if we only have meme coins without any meaning behind, but some of them will be good for the market, can support the market, but at the end, everybody has to take care on their own assets and has to decide, okay, what they want to invest in. And for fun, it is okay, to have meme coins, but not for real investments.
Wonderful. That's a perfect final closing word. Thanks a lot, Jens, for joining today's session. And hopefully, Jens might also be an advisor for one of your teams in the VentureTon. So you can apply to get 1 hour of advisory from Jens and let us know.
Looking forward to see great ideas and great solutions.